Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Malaiz Gaming as we play Ultimate Civil War General. So we're going to be doing another mission today, and this is probably going to be the last mission we do before our next big grand battle, so it's going to be another opportunity for us to improve our army. So let's see. Detachments of your army are gathered at Logan's Crossroads to commence an attack on a rebel force at Mill Springs. Our scouts have spotted rebel patrols at the woods heading to your position. Guard the crossroads until the rest of the detachment join you. Okay. So I think I'm going to get rid of the artillery for right now and get another strong unit, the Tempest Brigade. Alright, and I'm going to move Cataclysm as close to these trees as I can. I'm going to move Titanium as close to the trees as I can, and I'm going to move Tempest into that. And I'm going to try to take this tree unit, or take these trees to prevent them from getting across the river. And that's at least the goal. So actually, I'll move Titanium Brigade to hold the city, and I'll move Tempest as supportive for Cataclysm. Start and pause. Alright, Cataclysm, immediately get into the trees. Tempest, immediately get into the trees. Titanium, hold that location. These two can be right there. Alright, I want to get into the trees before the enemy has a chance to get across the river. And I think that the Titanium Brigade can fire pretty much across the river from in that location. Because of the being in a settlement, I think gives you increased range. Alright, so we've got Martin here. We can attack him, but at least we were able to get into great cover here. So we're gonna have one unit attack the skirmishers and one unit attack Martin. Yeah, the skirmishers are in a bad spot. So we're gonna move our supply train to the other side, same thing with Martin. Jeez, there's just so many of them. Why are you leaving? What are you doing? Good gosh, why are they leaving? Cataclysm and Johnson, Tempest, both fired. Gosh, that's so annoying. Why would they leave the cover? And they're still at 67%, I guess. Yeah, I know you're flanked, but there's nothing I can do. Shoot them while they're in the middle there. Alright, Tempest Brigade is breaking cover. Darn it. Okay. Bulwark Brigade, you need to get up into the town here. Dominable, get up into the town. Ruthless, get up into the town. Ferocious, get up into the town. Thunder, get up on top of the hill. Firestorm, get up on top of the hill. Carnage skirmishers, engage their skirmishers. Alright, let's unpause and go back to it. So we still have the town. We have one of our units running. We're flanked from multiple sides, but at least we have 70% cover. And it looks like Tempest is retreating at least into more trees. So they should be able to fire on Johnson from both sides. At least that's the hope. But what I really need is to get my troops into a position where they can start helping. I have to hold this tree line, and they're outnumbered 3-1 there. But they do have a great position, 71% cover, whereas Johnson is sitting out in the middle of the open. They're going to be broken here any second. Yep, see, they're routing. Now I just need Tempest Brigade to give me the chance to come back. Fire on them. Bulwark, Carnage, fire on them. Actually, Carnage needs to get into these trees. Come on, Tempest, give me the chance to start firing again. Titanium Brigade, break out of these and get into the trees. We need you, just for numbers wise, to stop that flanking attack. So we're going to go with Ruthless Brigade, and you're going to take over the town. And Ferocious Brigade, you're going to get over here. Bulwark, you're going to create a position. Carnage, get in here, hit and run. Tempest Brigade, open fire on them. Enemy cavalry, huh? Come on, Tempest Brigade, fire. So We're completely surrounded here. Get away. Get away. Get away. No, Titanium Brigade, get into there. Oh my gosh, look at this. Run there, run there. Yeah, so leaving that city may end up turning into a terrible decision, but I think holding this place down here with the trees in the long run for this battle is going to be what's most important. So we can hit and run these targets as we keep coming in. We're going to have artillery fire into the sides of Anderson. Carnage, get away. What are you doing? Yep, and they got our supply car. There's 10,000 supplies gone. Fire on their cavalry. We may get a chance to recapture that, we'll have to see. Just attack and charge those skirmishers. Tempest, jeez. Alright, so I'm gonna have both these units turn and attack Gibson because they're trying to break us out of that tree line. Anderson has taken the settlement. Troops will be able to take over this area, taking shots from every single direction down here. Gosh, these reinforcements take so long to get anywhere. Carnage, come retake this. Down here. I'm having all my troops get up here to retake the town. And it looks like we can actually maintain control of the forest there. So if we can chase them out of there and destroy Gibson, then that will be critical. Gotta be careful about Cataclysm crossing the river though, looks like which they are. Alright, so Tempest Brigade is about to destroy these skirmishers, which is critical. Alright, so now we can move up and get them to come from this side to shoot the enemy. So now we're pushing in on Anderson on the town up here. Now, you need to charge those skirmishers. I think most of their forces that were down in the trees have left, so I'm going to have them run down here into the trees and try to get to that. Have my artillery move up. Okay. And they're going to go down here if possible to recapture that, because that's got 10,000 supplies on it. Nice, okay, so we are pushing them out of the town. Skirmishers keep going. They're now charging them. Okay, Cataclysm's getting annihilated because they've decided to run straight down the middle of the freaking river. Gosh darn it. So Titanium's here. Donald will keep going. Ferocious, engage the cavalry. Ruthless, take the town. Bulwark, get over here. Carnage Skirmishes Brigade is trying to take the supplies back. We're just devastating these forces here. Come on, Cataclysm, you guys are getting annihilated here. Tempest Brigade, get into these trees. Alright, I'm gonna have Cataclysm sit back here on this side, I guess. We are so close. Get in there! Alright, well hopefully we can catch up once we get into open territory, because this is insane. Don't let that thing get away. So there's a pretty crazy battle going on right here, so now we're going to hold it for another minute. And these Carnage troops are going to let this thing get away. Gosh, that's so frustrating. Oh, okay, nice. I managed to capture it the last second. Alright, get back over here then. I'm gonna move my artillery way up. Alright, so now Cataclysm Brigade is taking fire. Well, Tempest Brigade can fire on Johnson. Hopefully Cataclysm Brigade, I don't know. They're like firing at something, but they're afraid, so I can't control them. control of them. There we go. Okay, so you can just kind of hang out in these trees now. You got pretty good cover. Pond is getting just rocked. I'm going to bring another unit in here to help Titanium Brigade, because they're getting so many units that they're going to basically start getting flanked from two different sides. So Cataclysm and Tempest engage these units. Where's my skirmishers? Oh, they're way down here. Oh, they're engaging the enemy skirmishers. Okay, that works. Charge them. 4 times as many. And I want them to at least be in the trees. Yeah, so the enemy is taking pretty devastating losses here. Got control of all this. So Bulwark can attack those skirmishers and prevent that flanking. Stewart is charging in, but he's about to just get shot to pieces. Attack them with the artillery. Cataclysm is shooting. Tempest is shooting. So Stewart just got rocked. Rocked and routed. Bulwark turn and attack these targets. Titanium turn and attack Johnson. You got his complete side and rear. Tempest engage. Cataclysm engage. Have our artillery fire into these open targets. Carnage just destroying their skirmishers. So now we can attack the side of Anderson as he walks across this field. Actually turn and shoot Russell. Better shots on Anderson. Ferocious Brigade, Indomitable Brigade, Ruthless Brigade, and Artillery as they move across this field. This should be pretty brutal on them. Nice, and we're hidden in the trees here, so we can just dump side shots into Anderson. So we're going to retreat just a little bit. Yeah, Russ over there just got routed, so now he's going to take even further losses as he turns around. So now we're ignoring the trees, we can turn and fire on Anderson. We have 100% cover, which is amazing. And so I'm going to have both these ones fire into the rear of Johnson. Cataclysm and Tempest fire into the front. Russell is just going to get shot to pieces here as he retreats. Carnage, get out of there. Oh, wow, Gibson came out of nowhere. I need you to get out. I need you to get out. I know you're in the trees, but I need you to get out. Holy, you know what? So the 100% cover is helping them tremendously. But shoot the horses and then run. Get out of there. Alright, so we're in a melee down here at the bottom by the river. It's not good. These guys need to move forward to attack Johnson forward. Titanium Brigades need to attack, and Damo needs to attack. We need to support them. Ferocious Brigade needs to attack their horses. Turn and attack their horses as well. Should get some pretty brutal side shots on them. So Johnson's sitting in the middle of the river, and these units should get the chance to fire at him from every direction. Alright, horses are dead. Move away, skirmishers. I have no idea where Gibson is. Fire on Anderson. Ferocious can return fire. There's Gibson. Fire on Gibson. Still firing on Johnson, that's nice. Charge Stevens, Titanium. Attack all of them as they moving all of them to attack Stevens as he crosses the river, and we're charging him in melee combat. Bulwark Brigade is broken and fleeing. That's okay. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's okay. Carnage Brigade is dumping shots now into the side of Gibson from the forest. Bulwark Brigade lucked out because they were afraid they were still able to stay within the forest. So Titanium Brigade is engaging Stevens, Cataclysm Brigade, Tempest Brigade, all of them. Cataclysm needs to get across the river. I don't like being out there. Charge Indomitable. Turn around and charge. Titanium, why are you going across the river? Alright, there's Bulwark. Alright, Ferocious turning. Be ready to engage. Carnage is still getting kills by firing to their flank. Cataclysm, come to the town. Indomitable is going to win that fight. That's the hope. Artillery, stop the charge. Anderson is taking ferocious shots from Ferocious. And Gibson here is now just posted up, not looking in the right direction, just taking salvo after salvo as fast as they can dump them into him from Carnage to Skirmish Brigade. So there's a big fight here going, but again, Ruthless is able to just fire from the town. We're in a melee battle down here, but Tempest is firing to the side of Stevens. Artillery, yes, just totally broke them. Ferocious is in a dangerous position, but they've got a lot of coverage. Gibson is getting routed by just getting shot in the side over and over and over again. Carnage is in a great spot. They can just keep devastating them as they respond over and over again. I'm going to fire into pawn, see if we can't break them. So Ferocious here is probably going to be in a retreat from taking damage, which is great. I'm going to move up and take this town with Cataclysm. They've suffered 700 deaths. They're double veterans, so they're going to be so expensive to repair. So I'm actually going to have Ruthless. It's Pond. Carnage is doing great, dumping shots into Pond here. We have almost 400 kills now, with 6 deaths. So this Skirmish Brigade, very inexpensive and gets lots of kills. So they still got artillery. Tighten them. Titanium Brigade, you gotta get across the river, guys. You can't just keep sitting there getting shot like that. Dominable, I can't believe you're still fighting like this. Alright, here they come again. Just in time for them to start getting shot. Move up and start firing on Gibson. Alright, Titanium Brigade got across the river, so now we can start getting into a position where I can start firing. Tempest Brigade's moving forward. Artillery is just a great position over here. 189 kills, 246. I mean, it's not a lot, but 0 deaths, 0 deaths, so. And it has a fear factor. Like, the artillery can really stop a charge. Alright, Carnage. Well, these Carnage guys can too, can't they? Fire on Stewart. So Indomitable and Titanium taking heavy losses here. But they're totally stopping them from getting anywhere near. Alright, we need to continue what you're doing there. Ferocious, attack Stewart, Carnage. Fire on Pond, they're just sitting there. Stewart just getting annihilated here. Ferocious got 600 kills, Ruthless is 500. Get over here, Tempest. Cataclysm Brigade is getting into this cover of the town. Firing into Pond. About to break 500 kills on this Carnage. Stewart is running, so Cataclysm should get chances to shoot. So move forward a little bit, Ferocious, so that you can attack Russell. Attack Stewart while they're running, why not? So that force up there in the north is completely holding them from getting across the river. We've only got a little bit longer to go. The supply cart that I got is doing a great job. I'm gonna have him just do a little loop here down our lines because almost everything I have is got full ammo. Carnage fighting on them. Brutal. That was like 45 kills. Single salvo. Ferocious up to attack Stewart. Attack again, Carnage. Devastating. And now Bulwark and Cataclysm are both firing on Russell for the extra cover of this. Martin's about to run out of ammo. My units, on the other hand, just fine. Now they're regaining their composure. Alright, fire on Gibson. Alright, I'm gonna fall back a little bit with these troops so they don't get spotted. They still got a pretty good amount of troops, but as long as we stay in this area, I don't think they're going to be able to finish any of ours off. We took quite a few losses in some of our troops, like this double veteran Cataclysm Brigade lost 800 troops. But on some of the other ones, like say the Ferocious Brigade, that should become a veteran unit with over 1,000 troops in it. This one should become a 1,300 veteran. So we gained 2,500 veteran units overall. So we just gotta be careful not to completely lose a unit completely, and that way we can keep building up their strength from game to game. So Russell here has gotta be near the breaking point. Alright, we're gonna move our artillery up. Alright, and their skirmishers have gotta be pretty close to being able to rest. And there they've got Gibson. Alright, I knew they were gonna have a chance to someone to shoot at. They just couldn't resist trying to come over here and flank us. Pond is down to 900 people, that's funny. Alright, as soon as I spot them leaving the trees again, Carnage will pounce. Russell's near the breaking point. There they go. They see Gibson. Fire on them. Actually, fire on Pond because they're trying to charge. Carnage trying to engage Pond as they run across the field. Are they coming towards me? Get out of there. They're coming right towards you, Carnage. Skirmishers. Stay in the trees and get away. Oh, brutal. 9 kills. 10 losses. Turn and fight them, Ferocious. Last second charge. We're just so much faster than they are in this forests. Not as fast as horses though. Definitely not as fast as horses. Alright, we can attack Gibson now. Alright, so first is taking a ferocious beating. But we can use some of our other troops here. And I'm not gonna extend this after the time. Once we win, I'm gonna just end it. There's no point in suffering more devastating losses. Now, fire into Gibson. Got great flank shots too. He's got good cover from being in the trees, but we've got some great flanking shots. wide open, so the Firestorm and Thunder Battery are going to have a great job. Neither of them took any losses. They both had over 300 kills. So we're going to go ahead and end that. So I went out with 9,000 troops. The enemy had almost 13,000 troops. We had almost 3,000 losses, and they had about 4,500. So they really did a good showing for them. But top 2 brigades, Ferocious and Ruthless. And then Cataclysm, not bad. Martin and Stevens did really well on the enemy team. I think they were up there in the tree line. Officers, so several were wounded, including one of our brigadier generals, but we've got some people promoted, so that's going to be really good. And we captured some M and J Type 2s. Okay, not bad. So lots of different good things. $107,000 and 400,600 troops. Alright, first thing I want to do is get another career point, I think, because if I do that, I can get up to 2,000 max brigade size. That's important to me, so I'm going to apply that. Alright, armor-wise, so if I compare the Palmetto, it's got a range of 250 and 18 damage. The M&G, it's longer range, less damage. Accuracy, much more accurate. Okay. And it's longer range. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, so Titanium Brigade cannot keep a commander. So we're gonna give them a Major Jack Lewis. So they're gonna suffer command. Alright. Cataclysm Brigade. Give you one of the majors. Alright, so Carnage. I don't have enough Sharps rifles. That's frustrating. How many did I capture? 5. Ugh. Okay. Titanium Brigade. Let's bring you up to 1250. Cataclysm Brigade. Bring you up to 1250. Okay, we'll bring you up to 1100 because his efficiency is not very good right now. You keep getting the commander killed. Alright. Wow, 1st Division commander was killed. That's insane, and there's no one that can take his place. And my supply is almost gone. Huh. Okay. Wonder if that means I can go out to battle if I don't have a division commander. Indomitable, you're veteran, move you up to 1,000. You got a new skill. I always like going with accuracy. Oh, that's wait, stamina and efficiency and speed. Yeah, the efficiency, the speed helps a lot. So we get that on each one of them. Thunder battery, we get a rank 2. I'm gonna go with gunnery and accuracy to make the shots count. Alright, so we did get thousands of veteran units right there, but the fact that I don't have a... Alright, let me just rearrange these then. Alright, so now the commander, the 1st Division who doesn't have a commander is... Oh, it's locked because it doesn't have a commander, maybe. Alright, so Thunder Battery's got 12, that's fine. Firestorm Battery's got 16, that's fine. Titanium Brigade's at 1250, Cataclysm Brigade's at 11. Carnage is at 42 because I can't buy any more gun. Bulwark Brigade. It's not even really that much expensive. I can get you all the way up to 2,000. I'm going to knock this Brigadier General out and give them a Lieutenant Colonel. And that way I can now have Brigadier General here lead this one. So now I'll move these lines back again so that the 1st Division is where it should be. Alright, back in business. Alright, so each of these is, instead of having just one gigantic unit, I want to make sure that each brigade is powerful enough to be able to be effective. So we're going to put 1,000 of these as well. Seems to be a good round number. Bulwark Brigade, they took devastating losses last battle. Guess it doesn't enter exact. Alright, Ferocious and Ruthless, both of them have upgraded weapons. Tempest has got Springfield, so they've got great guns. Can they get Springfields? 1855 version? No, I don't have any. I need 1,000 of them in my armory. M&Gs, I don't have enough. Alright, well they've all got palmettos. How many of those palmettos do I still have? 483 in my armory. The Sharps rifle is very rare apparently. So we've got lots of regiments here. So if I do another skirmisher one, then I need something Sharps model 1855. Just range on it is crap. Spencer 280, and it reloads really fast. Okay, so this is going to be a specialized unit of them.
Yes, sir.
How many of these Spencer rifles do I have? Make as many of them as I can. So they have a really high rate of fire and really high damage, but they're going to go through ammo really quickly. So they're not going to be so much of the fast-moving hit-and-run sniper brigade like Carnage is. They're going to be breaking charges and things like that. So we will name them. Need a second to think about it. So 2 artillery. Do I want 3 artillery? I mean, they're very consistent, and I don't have to do much with them. Yeah, we'll go with another. Do I want a cavalry? I really only use the cavalry for skirmishers. I can use them to chase down skirmishers. So that probably will actually be worth it. But I need enough of them. Okay, we're going to build a big force because they need to be worth it. So we'll go 500. So that's actually really expensive. That's okay. Alright, so now we should be able to just increase the size of these. So can I go with more? Oh yeah. Okay, I can. Alright. So Titanium Brigade with the good weapons, take it up to 1,500 or so. Cataclysm Brigade, you have the good weapons also. I'm buying from the shop, that's why. Palmetto, Springfield 1855, Palmetto. Alright, cavalry, and then Spencer. Okay, so that's a good one. So I'm going to give the Tempest Brigade a bigger number of units, because they've got the Spencers. 11.5. Can I give them more as well? 1150, 1150, 1500, 1,000 or so of all the other troops with the regular palmetto weapons. Alright, so what are we going to call our... It's alright, we'll figure it out. So, we got to complete the mission, we got to recuperate our losses from the last battle, and now we're going to be able to, in the next episode, start the next grand battle, which is going to be pretty insane, I hope. I think it's going to be the Battle of Shiloh. So, anyway, I'd like to thank everyone who has watched the episode with me through the entirety, and if you enjoyed the content that you saw today, consider subscribing or liking the video, and I hope to see you in the next one as we continue our travels through this game of Civil War battles and taking over everything that we want to. So, with that note, have a great day.